In this video I want to give you an arpeggio etude that is very good for improving your fretboard knowledge. And I tell you, maybe this isn't the most like sexy thing to play on mandolin that you want to show off to your friends, but the way that working on things like this, the way it like improves your skills and your ability for improvising and things like that, it's really worth paying attention to this, because yeah, I think my point is it's very valuable to get these kinds of skills. And yeah, I'm gonna go here show you some arpeggio etude, and this little etude is called 1, 2, 3, 5. I explain what that means. Here we go. My name is Magnus Sedlund, and I help mandolin players just like you take their mandolin playing to the next level. And if you're new here at the channel, please subscribe, because I have new videos like this coming out every week. And hit that bell notification button and you will get notified as soon as I publish a new video. And also, here's a tip for you. If this fretboard knowledge is something you want to learn more about, and especially arpeggios and things like that, make sure you check out, I have a free webinar coming up very soon. You can actually go there to reserve your seat. So you just go to mandolinsecrets.com/webinar. And well, I also link it up in the description. So what I'm doing is I'm playing a major arpeggio in all 12 keys here, all 12 major chords basically. And so on. But just to get the basics, I want to explain a little bit of this arpeggio, what it consists of. So an arpeggio is basically a chord that is breaking up into like playing the notes separately. And every chord is built from the root, the third and the fifth, right? And so it's 3 notes like this, 1, root, third and fifth. And for this little arpeggio that we're playing here, we're also adding a note right there. It's the second. So 1, 2, 3, 5. It makes up a little like melody sounding like this. And you can also just pay attention. You can use this line over both a dominant chord and a major 7 chord. But for the etude, we're gonna play it like this. So we're first playing the C arpeggio. And I want you to also practice some closed position playing here. So we're using no open strings. Means the D note is played with the pinky. Then I'm just back cycling now through the circle of fifths, leading me to the F chord. So a new fingering for that one. When I'm having the root note on my first finger, I like to call this the box number 1. And that makes this C arpeggio box number 3 then, because I'm starting on my third finger. And then, I recommend you follow along here in the notation, but as you can see, I'm then just continuing this pattern. It's like a perpetual motion to B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, etc. And what I'm doing, I'm just using these 2 fingerings, the box 3 and the box 1, all the way through. We're gonna play it with a metronome here. And like starting out, I want you to play every note with a downstroke only. We can do it, I set the metronome here to 50 beats per minute, and I play through the whole thing, and You go along with me if you want to do it. And of course you want to practice this and come back to the video. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C again. You can see it's quite a long run, right? But the way you do it is you learn like segment by segment and then trying to connect it together. And I also want you to like to you might even do this, call the note names out loud, like C, D, E, G, C, D, E, G, F, G, A, C, B flat, C, D, F. You don't have to do the pitches, but so I mean, you want to be aware of the name of the notes here. So there's like a little bit of different levels you can do this. One thing is, of course, playing it like that, but another way is like becoming aware of the notes here. And then when you can play it fluently, I also think you want to start doing it a little bit faster and then using both the alternate picking. I'm going maybe if I'm here at 70, for example, it would sound like this. You see? I'm using down the alternating picking all the time. So that is more the way you're using the arpeggios when it comes to making music later on. So it's also a good challenge to build some technique and strength to your fingers and all that. Very much good benefits out of doing an etude like this. If you want to take it even further for the advanced player, you can also like play the outer chord, the arpeggios, by using some open strings. You're keeping the hand at the same position all the time. And then you're doing it staying in first position and not using the open strings. That means we will use all 4 boxes of our fingers. Because there is 4 boxes, 4 ways to play an F major arpeggio, or this little phrase. And I don't want to go into details about that, but this is the kind of things that I'm also explaining in this 6-week program that I have called Fretboard Success. So maybe it's worth considering if you want to learn more about this, because there's so much power in playing arpeggios, especially when it comes to improvising and soloing and things like that. I'm the kind of guy that actually rely much more on arpeggios than scales, for example. But this lesson is for this etude, so have fun with this. Hope, and I know even if you're just working on the 2 first, the C and the F, for example, I know you will get good things out of this. So have fun and stay inspired. And let me know in the comment section if you are used to playing arpeggios in a perpetual motion like this. It's a very good way to build your technique and your musicality and in so many ways. And yeah, leave a comment below, and as always, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and I hope to see you in a new video soon. Bye for now.